Say, y'all ready? Are y'all ready?
Rock the douchey for real. I look okay, but they went all out for y'all. Looking real good right now.
What is up? It's your girl EJ.
It is Tikaduchi in the building.
The highest chocolate. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Like Ruthless TV is in the building. What's going on, lady?
What's up, everybody? Thank you for having me.
Lakeisha Watson.
Going on? I'm in the building.
Listen, you never know who's coming through the Ruthless Roundtable. We see you doing your thing, Deputy Kate.
The wonderful, amazing Tyler Perry.
D. Air Johnson, y'all. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Now, you know it ain't a party unless our boy Lenny show up.
Which, come on, son, at least you can do it.
Already know we got you covered with the merch. Now, for those real Ruthless addicts out there, go ahead and check out your girl Tika Deshawn, because she got you all covered with the Ruthless Addicts merch. And for those TV junkies, make sure to check out Strictly Opinionated, because we're about to drop that new TV Junkie collection. And you already know, if you're rocking with your boy VKJ, he got that VKJ merch on lock, y'all. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this episode, because you already know they was wilding out.
Would you like some feel-good candy? Search yourself. That is a lot of pounding.
What's up, y'all? What is up? It's your girl EJ, y'all, and welcome to the Ruthless Roundtable. We're going to be talking about Ruthless today. I'm going to bring on the squad, y'all, so we can go ahead and jump right into it. All right, first and foremost, going to bring up my boy VKJ. How's it going?
Yeah, what's good? Yo, that was dope. That was a dope intro, dog.
Thank you.
Fire.
Let me go ahead and bring up Lakeisha. Hey, girl.
Y'all. What's going on?
Going good. Let me go ahead and bring up Miss Ruthless TV herself. How you doing?
What's up? I'm with VKJ. I love that intro. That was tight. Love it.
Yeah, appreciate it. And we already know we got to bring up the biggest Ruthless addict there is. Hey.
What's good, EJ? The dopest intro maker there is. You are officially responsible
For all of that.
for creating all of the intros.
What's good, everybody? I will take that, y'all. I will take that. Okay, y'all. So look, Ruthless was doing a lot this week. So we're gonna jump into it like real quick and go ahead and get to talking about it. So first and foremost, temperature of the episode, just everybody just telling me what you think about the episode, like just 8, what I'm trying to say the
rating.
The rating.
There you go.
I can't talk. VKJ, start with you and then just go to Lakeisha, then Tika, then Ruthless.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a solid 9. A lot going on in episode 9, so that's funny, right? Episode 9, solid 9. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 real quick.
Okay, that's what's up. Keisha?
Yes, I'm gonna give it a solid 10. It was real good to me.
Okay, that's what's up. What about you, Tikadushi?
Well, Tikadushi gonna give it a 10, but realistically, I gave it a 9 this week, y'all. Gave it a 9.
That's what's up. And what about you, Ruthless?
I got a 9 as well.
Okay,
9.
Awesome. I'm right there with y'all. I gave it a solid 9 as well. Always good. But okay, y'all. So let's go ahead and jump into this first clip. So I'm about to show y'all this clip, and then we're gonna talk about it.
There he goes. I just want to know what you and him do.
Okay, y'all. So your boy Lewis was acting up, y'all. He was definitely doing his thing this particular episode. VKJ, tell me what you think about this character. Like, kind of break that down for us real quick.
First off, Lewis, as I said in my recap, this dude is, I want to say he the wannabe like Rockadooshi pimp. Because, he's like, he rolling around with Bridget, but who knows how many other ladies he's rolling around with, you know what I'm saying? And he got a little smart mouth, too. So when he did that with Ruth and that whole discussion, I was like, yo, this dude don't know who he messing with. Son. Like, Lewis, you have no idea who. And Ruth just, man, listen, she handled that like a G. So, Ruth is going to do what she does, but Lewis, man, you have no idea. Like, Ruth don't play.
I know, right? So I was thinking, I got your perspective on it, but I would like to get, a perspective from the person himself. So without further ado, guys, we're going to bring up Mr. Stephen Norfleet, aka Lewis is in the building,
Yeah,
y'all.
what's good? What's good,
What's
bro?
good?
What's poppin'?
What up? What up, brother?
First off, can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes.
Good. Okay, good. What's happening, people?
Lewis
What's
is
going
in the
on, brother?
freaking building.
In the building. Glad to be here.
Yeah,
It is an honor and a pleasure.
good to have
Yeah,
you, brother.
yeah. We are glad to have you. So what do you
Yes.
think about this character, Lewis? Like, what's your take on him?
First, let me go. Let me circle back. I heard some nines coming across the table. We ain't getting no tens. I mean, what's going on? What we missing? Let me know. But first off, playing Lewis is a dream come true. Being able to tap into this character, there's levels to this guy. And there's levels to this guy that I don't always get to play in some of my other roles in my past jobs. So I'm definitely thankful to be a part of this Tyler Perry world, to be a part of this Ruthless family. What I love about Lewis is that, and some people call me the new Lewis. What I love about being the new Lewis is when you first see him in season 1, you may have an idea of who he is. As the episodes go on, your mind, I would say your mind starts to change about him. And with this last episode, it's really starting to open the doors into who Lewis is. And VK, you said, I hear you talking about you don't know how Ruth get down, babe, but you don't know how Lewis get down either, man. You just gotta wait. Don't sleep on new Lewis. Is all I'm saying. But Lewis is fun. Lewis is a human being, and by saying that, I mean he has many layers, and it's a treat for myself to watch the multi layers come off episode by episode.
Yeah, I just want to say you absolutely brought Lewis to life. I'm gonna be real. First, Lewis was cool, but you added like a lot of personality to Lewis. Like Lewis got the attitude, like, look at this guy, man. He's sitting down with us, and be cool, man. Be cool. Like you added a lot of personality to this guy. So I want to just say you're doing a great job with him. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Yes.
Thank you, man. Thank
You're
you.
doing
Thank
an amazing job. So what questions do you guys have? Just go ahead and jump out there.
Okay, I would like to. Not my question, but my statement is when we initially see the very first Lewis is swinging on Tally. So I'm just have to let you know I despised that character Lewis since day one, but because of the shift in the I don't know why the shift. It doesn't matter. You came and you killed it. I like the fact that you brought a new perspective to Lewis. Like Lewis is gangster. Lewis is out for something else. So what did you do to prepare to be Lewis?
Well, funny thing about preparing for this, it wasn't much time as I normally would get to prepare. I was a last minute addition for reasons not to be said, but because of that, it really so much material had to be really dialed in a short amount of time, which in itself was an experience because Tyler Perry do things different. And that's what makes Tyler Perry Tyler Perry. That's what makes him the genius that he is. And being a part of this camp, you really can't understand how this machine works unless you're in it. And I told him this. I said, yo, I've heard things, I've read things, but being in it, it's a whole new perspective. And so by saying that, I had to go into this world being open to doing things in a different way and having the ability to go through everything. And I didn't watch the show before I came into the world. So having to catch up, having to understand what everybody's going through, and what's so great about this show is that every character has its own journey. It's not just one person maybe supporting somebody else's journey. Everybody got something going on. So with knowing that, it was okay, Steve, what you need to do is make sure Lewis has his own story standing alone from everybody else, and making sure you're bringing life to his story. And for sure, he comes in and he feeds other people's stories, but I'm grounded in my own. And just for myself, I wanted to know when I was coming in as the new Lou, I wanted to make sure I bring a perspective on it that the audience would enjoy, that this character has changed, or this person playing this character has changed for whatever reason. Because sometimes you can watch shows and be like, dang, what happened to the last person? I don't like this. What's going on? I'm done. And not knowing the show or what was going on in the episodes beforehand, I wasn't really privy to how much the world knew of Lewis. And so I decided to come in with a fresh mind and go, okay, let's bring life to this guy as if it's the first time everybody's seeing him, and do the best you can to make sure everybody enjoys him. And I'm hearing from y'all and from folks that it's been enjoyable, and it's just been a pleasure for sure.
Absolutely.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was going to say. And I'm going to let the question go to somebody else, but I was absolutely going to say that you killed it, from messing with vampires to on a Rakadushi compound. Shout out to you. So next up.
Thank you.
That's what's up. Ruthless, I think you had a question.
Yeah. So just kind of going back to what you said, being grounded in your own story, you're doing a great job with that. So we definitely know who you are. Lewis has a sharp tongue, right? He's quick-witted. He's always got something to say. Always got something to say. So this character is not drunk with the raku. I can say that, and I can appreciate that, because you've come from the streets, you come from jail, and you've kind of grew into your own. And so the character's very comical, but now you have a strategy, you have a leverage, and you're playing that against Ruth, and I can appreciate that, which makes the character more interesting, right? So my question for you is, how is this different from Interview with a Vampire and other shows that you've done? How does it differ from being on a Tyler Perry set and doing that? I mean, you kind of touched on it a little bit, but what stands out most? Where's the difference there?
One thing for sure is the sharp tongue. Most of the things that I've done in my past is drama, and this is drama too, but it's not. There's usually not much of a lightness when it comes to one of my last jobs, Interview with the Vampire.
Mm-hmm.
There was so much internal battle that I had to go through to be able to step on that set and do what I could do. And when it comes to going back to when I got to be a part of HBO show Watchmen, we know as Black folks, just that history alone and having to deal with that, it was hard to keep my eyes from not drowning. So when coming to this character, Lewis, it was a breath of fresh air to be able to use the sharp tongue that Stephen G. Norfolk already has in his own life, and to bring it to this character. And what I love about Lewis is that he can tap into the sharp tongue, he can tap into the drama, he can tap into the comedy side, but you also can see the serious. And Lewis's job is to give different people on the compound a different person. When I'm dealing with Daikon and I'm dealing with the highest,
Mm-hmm.
I'm presenting myself in a certain way. But when I'm dealing with George or even dealing with Manny, now you see a different side of Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
And now we also see me dealing with Bridget is also another side. So you get these other sides to this one person, which I really love because that's who we are as human beings. There's so
Right.
many different sides to us. When we step into different rooms, whether that be if you step into work, there's one side that you decide to present yourself as. When you go to your mama house, it's another way. When you go to your homie's crib, it's another side of you. And Lewis gives me the ability to really mirror what human beings are like. And I think that's one thing for sure that I love about this character that may be a little different from others. And not to say that the other characters don't have layers, because they absolutely do.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing for sure about Lewis is being able to go from the drama to the comedy and kind of back and forth with it has been something that's different from other things that I've done in the past.
Okay. And you're doing a great job. So thank you for bringing life to Lewis. Thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yes,
So,
absolutely.
I got a question.
Give it
So,
to me.
your boy George was on last time, right?
Okay.
And I
Yeah,
asked him this. Yeah. I asked him this question. I said, you know what? What hood is George from? So I'm gonna ask you the same question when it comes down to Lewis, because Lewis seems like he had a little bit of college. Then he met up, with George in jail or whatever the case is. So he got a little hood to him. So I wanted to know, from your perspective, what hood is Lewis from, would you say?
The best thing that myself as an actor is when you get to tap into your real life. I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I think most folks know Detroit can sometimes not be the easiest place to live.
Yes, sir.
And just being able to tap into my own upbringing, I know so many different types of dudes. I know dudes that could pull the straight A's, but then also be in the streets, who could be up to no good, but take care of their family. And it's a beautiful thing when your past can help you with your present to help create your future. And using my past to really dive into this character has been great. So I wouldn't say he's from some gang, but he's from the city of Detroit. And that alone in itself is enough.
There it is. Shout out to the D. Shout out to the D.
Hey, what up, though?
All right, what up, though?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Give it to me.
Yes. So tell us how that felt when you got that call that you were going to take on the role of Lewis. What is it like working with such a giant as Tyler Perry? Tell us what that's like.
When I got the call, so normally for me, it's all exciting. Let me say that first. All of it's exciting. But when you first get the call, sometimes you don't have much time to just be excited. It's like, okay, it's go time. What's next? Mm-hmm. Now that I got it, what do I need to do? Mm-hmm. And I remember getting that call, being like, okay, cool, let's move. I'm in LA, got to get to the A. Let me square some things around before we start shooting. So the excitement came. Well, the excitement was there, but I think it was really shown when there was a season wrap for me, and I was like, we did it. Wow. Now, working with Tyler Perry is an exceptional experience. Everybody knows him, and he has built this world for himself because of the genius that he is. And my hat goes off to him every single day because he's had the balls to go in this world that has been thriving in a certain way and choose to do it a little differently and be very successful at it. And it's truly a dream come true to be able to be on set. And there was even times I had like Steve reel it in, because I would just be looking at this man do his thing. Like, yo, this black man is out here representing. And my favorite thing that I love about Tyler is that he gives so many people their first big opportunity. So many people get to live their dreams because of this man. And there's so many things that the world doesn't even know that Tyler does for people that is truly inspiring. It's truly greatness. And I'm thankful to have been a part of his camp, because it's really a blessing to see somebody who started from the bottom and to see where he is now.
Awesome. Thank you. That's amazing. Tyler Perry is definitely one of my favorite people out there. So definitely am happy to see him giving so many people opportunity. But keeping it real, you have been one of my favorite characters. You and George have been a breath of fresh air out here on this Rockadushi camp, because y'all been keeping it real. So we are so grateful to have you here. And thank you so much for coming through. Does anybody have any other questions? Y'all good? Any other questions?
Just let us know of any projects that you got that the people can look forward to, and where they can find you.
Yep.
I can say I got some things brewing. I can't say what they are, but just keep tuning in. Please, everybody looking at this, y'all, I want to say thank y'all for doing this, because this alone is helping bring in an audience that may need that push to eventually go and watch it on BET Plus. So I thank y'all for taking the time to even come together and create this roundtable, and to do this for the audience that loves this show. It means a lot to us on the show. It means a lot to the audience watching the show. And I appreciate being here. But as far as things coming up, just stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Okay, good deal. Well, we definitely going to stay tuned, and we can't wait to see what's going to happen with Lewis out on the Rockadushi camp. Brother, I hope you make it, because you know how it go down out there.
You know how it goes down.
That's right.
Let's just keep watching.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you, brother.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming through.
Y'all be safe.
All right,
You
have a
too,
good one.
bro.
Appreciate you.
Likewise.
Salute.
Bye-bye.
Stay ruthless. Let's go.
All right, guys.
That was dope. So you never know who's gonna stop by, right?
Exactly.
never
Exactly,
know.
VK.
That's dope.
That was so dope. Like, y'all know, I've been telling y'all, I like me some doggone George and Lewis. They've been shaking up the compound.
Yes.
So
You have. See, now you had two in a row. Now you got two in a row.
I
You got
know.
George,
Look,
and now you live smiling again.
got my permanent smile on. Hey. But look, just like we had some people shaking up things on the compound, we have somebody else that was working with the compound, y'all. So let me
Who could that be?
get this in. I
Who could
don't know.
that? Who else? We got what? We got a double header.
Ooh.
We got
Yes,
two more
look,
people.
check this out.
Wow.
Okay, y'all, let me play this clip right here. Let me tell me what y'all think.
I can handle my own backyard. You people came in here and started blowing everything all out of proportion.
Your deputy getting assaulted is out of proportion?
I can handle this.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Look.
Hold up.
He came up in here shaking things up. Tika, what you think about this? What you think about Sheriff Conley? Because you got a nickname for him.
Listen, dirty old Sheriff Conley can sleep with the little girls, can eat the muffins. Sheriff Conley ain't been the same since he had them doggone muffins. So I love dirty old Sheriff Conley. Ain't nothing wrong with an old man. But I don't like that Hebrew boy Brian. That's all.
Yeah, because I know you love Brian. All right, y'all. So listen, we're gonna bring up somebody who is going to tell
What?
us what they think about Sheriff Conley. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and bring up Mr. Robert Craighead. Hey
Hey,
there.
Sheriff
how
Conley.
you doing? Hey,
Hey, yo,
Hey, how
Sheriff
how you
are
Conley
doing?
is
you?
in the building.
In the
How you
building.
doing?
Hello.
I just want to say right off the bat that I didn't do anything to Brian, and all of those girls were over 18. So
Just to clear it up. Thank you for clearing it up.
Listen, that's thank you for clearing that up. We appreciate that.
it was all
So
consensual. Consensual.
That's it.
and that's what matters. Listen, you have definitely came into Ruthless, staring things up. I mean, turns out you were working with the Rakadushi Camp. You were working with the highest. How has it been playing this character and entering into this world of, the Rakadushi world?
Oh wow, it's just I kind of, I kind of had a feeling that it was going to go in that direction, and so so I was playing towards that anyway, and then Tyler kind of just started writing it that way, and yeah, no, I mean, you'll find out why I did what I did later on in the series, but you know, I I did it for love.
Yay, that's what's up. That's nice. Okay, guys, go ahead and open the floor for questions for Mr. Robert.
Mr. Robert Craighead, thank you so much for coming to the show. To me, you're a legend because I've seen you in all of these shows prior to this show. So I want to salute you and thank you for coming on to the round table with us today.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you so much. And wasn't it your birthday just recently? No?
It's my birthday today because you're
the
here.
other one.
So we
That's the other one.
Happy birthday!
Appreciate
Happy
you.
birthday. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Did you guys talk about that earlier in the show?
Did we? We may have. We may have.
Oh, okay. No, because I saw it somewhere on social media and I said happy birthday to you.
Okay. Well,
But
we appreciate
I didn't know it. I didn't know it. My God, because the days are so long. And I'm so old. It could have been
No.
this.
It's all right. It's all right. So I want to ask you this question. When you got the call to play Sheriff Conley, because you've played so many different characters, so many different TV shows, what was your first thought to play this particular character in this type of show?
Well, my first thought was that because I had I'd done a series for Tyler called Too Close to Home, where I played a Southern sheriff, Sheriff Mobley, and Sheriff Mobley was kind of, he was kind of hokey and a little Andy Griffinish, So I knew that this show had a whole lot different direction it was going, and so I wanted to make Sheriff Conley more by the book, and then I was just so grateful whenever Tyler wrote him in the direction of going dirty. So he was a good man, went by the book, nasty temper, but whenever presented with the opportunity, he went bad.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love it. I love it. You're doing such a great job as Sheriff Conley. Thank you, man. Thank you for doing what you're doing. Yeah.
I appreciate all you guys. I mean, you guys really, really push for us and support us, and I can't tell you how much we appreciate it.
Excellent.
Oh, thank you. That's so nice. Okay, who else has a question?
I have a question. So you do have a long list of welcome to the platform, Sheriff Conley. First of all, you do have a long list of credits under your belt. What's different about? I know that you were a sheriff before. Did you have to do anything special to prepare for this type of sheriff in this particular program? Because it's a different dynamic, a whole different energy that you bring as Sheriff Conley than you did in Tyler's previous show. So did you do anything special to prepare for this type of sheriff to give him this dynamic?
Well, I shaved my goatee off.
Good job.
Took off my cowboy hat, and
Yeah.
I wanted my appearance to be different. I wanted to be clean cut, and I wanted to, like I said, be by the book.
Mhm.
So, I've played so many detectives and sheriffs over the
Yep.
years. It's crazy how many that. So I you know what? I used to go into the airports and I would tell my wife, I would say, watch this. Because I would literally walk past the police and they would give me the old cop nod,
Mm.
like that.
Mhm.
Okay.
I felt like I could get away with anything.
Right. Okay. So you just kind of grew into the role naturally.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Any other questions, guys? Keisha, Tika?
Yes, I have a question. Okay, so Sheriff Connolly has become the guy that everybody loves to hate. So tell us, because we weren't really expecting you to be this mean. So tell us, how much fun are you having playing this type of role? Like, how much fun are you playing the dirty cop?
Oh my God, that makes it so much more interesting for me as an actor. I mean,
Mhm.
uh, and actually, that's one of the things that I always strive for in my roles,
Mhm.
especially whenever I'm playing bad guys, is to be the guy that people, there's got to be a likability to the characters that you play, no matter whether you're the good guy or the bad guy.
Right.
And but if you're the bad guy, you want to be the guy that people love to hate, and
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
that's the thing that you have to strive for. So I'm glad that came across. Yeah,
Thank you so much, Mr. Craighead. It's
you
an
bet.
honor.
Absolutely. Tika, you have any questions?
Of course, because Dirty Old Sheriff Coley is my favorite sheriff in the whole wide world. Now we
Oh,
know that
you're
we know your resume is extremely extensive, as everybody has talked about. I know you have a new project coming out soon. Please tell us about that new project.
Oh yes, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I don't have a big part in this movie, but it's one that I'm really excited about being a part of. It's called God is a Bullet, and it comes out. It's in theaters next Friday. It stars. Did you guys watch Game of Thrones by any chance?
Yep.
Did you? You remember the
Yes.
guy,
Of
Jamie
course.
Jamie
Yes.
Lasseter? Yeah.
Yes. Mhm.
Nicholas Coster-Waldau. He's one of the stars.
Wow.
Micah Monroe, Jamie Foxx.
Okay.
Does anybody know what's going on with him right now? Yeah, I'm really worried about
We
We
don't
still
know.
trying to
I
figure it
wish
out too.
you did.
it. Yeah, but yeah,
I just keep praying for him. That's all.
yeah, he
Yeah.
has a great character that he plays in this. Oh my
Wow.
God.
Mm.
And anyway, it
Wow.
comes out next Friday. And an old friend of mine, though, it's funny how it came about. Nick Cassavetes, who wrote and directed The Notebook, and Alpha Dog, and John Q with Denzel. And anyway, this is the first movie he's done in about 7 years. And he and I went to acting school together 40 years ago.
Oh
Wow.
And
Oh
wow.
wow.
Nice.
we reconnected on Instagram during COVID, and I saw that he was getting ready to make this movie. He was scouting down in Mexico, and so I texted him and I said, "Hey, man," I was like going, it would be freaking awesome, full circle on my career from acting school 40 years ago to come back and work with you after all these years. I said, "Do you have anything in there for me?" And he goes, "Well, yeah, I'll make something." So he wrote this little part for me in there and sent it over, sent an offer to my agents and manager. And I just told him, I said, "Nick, How did you know that playing redneck pedophiles was my favorite role to play?
Full circle.
Hot as a Bullet, coming out June 23rd in theaters. It should be near you. So
awesome.
Absolutely.
Did anybody?
Thank you for that.
Yeah,
I got one
you.
last question. One last question. So, Mr. Craighead, you've been in the business for a long time. Do you have any advice for any up and coming actors, actresses, as far as your staying power? You have staying power. You've been here like for a very long time. I've been watching you like since I was very young. So what advice do you have to any actors out there who are looking to get in the business, and how would you, what would you advise them as far as staying in the business?
Well, the way you stay in the business is that you know your craft and you practice your craft. You continue to practice it. It's kind of like a baseball player, the guy who hits home runs all the time. He can't hit those home runs if he's not going to the batting cages and working out and practicing. Right. So I say what I have always told people is get your training, because in today's world, there are so many people that have opportunities presented to them because of social media. Mm-hmm. And some of them don't feel like, and some of them, I guess, don't have to, but they don't feel like they need to have training as an actor. But I think it's crucial, it's critical to be, in order to have a staying power. Otherwise, you'll just be, the flavor of the day. And, and when you're like me and you start getting old and your hair starts going away and you start getting a lot of wrinkles and putting on a few pounds, and social media ain't gonna do it for you. You better have some chops,
That's right. So honing your skill, getting the coach. Okay, that's awesome. Thank you for that.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. Your character, Sheriff Conley, has definitely been an interesting one to watch. I can't wait to see what the actual story behind why he's doing everything that he's doing. So, we will certainly be tuning in, and we want to thank you again for coming out and hanging out with us today and doing this for us. So listen, we'll be watching, and thank you so much. You have an awesome day, rest of your day. Okay.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for having me on.
Thank you. Thanks for dropping by.
The best is yet to come in season 4. It is. It's gonna get a lot crazier. So
awesome. Well, thank you again. We appreciate you. Have a good day. Okay.
All right. Y'all.
Thank you.
Take care. Thank you.
See you later.
All right. See what I'm saying, family? You see what I'm saying? You gotta stay tuned.
Somebody put in the comments that they wanted to see Melissa L. Williams on our panel. What we need you guys to do is under multiple of our posts that we post on Instagram. I need you guys to tag Melissa L. Williams. Let her know, hey, we want to see you on the Ruthless Roundtable.
Yeah.
And possibly she'll tap in with us. You just never know who's gonna show up. But if y'all put the nod out there, you never know.
That's right.
Absolutely. This has been so fun. This has been fun, guys. So we gotta talk a little bit about the episode. We've had some good talks. And I'm curious, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm really curious about this backstory. Like, I got real curious all of a sudden. Like, what in the world? Why are you out here helping them? So, okay,
right.
So now it looks like everybody got to make a video on what their theory is. Who he in love with? Because he did say something about love. So we got to figure it out, y'all.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So let's see what we got.
It might be Elder Mother Marva.
God.
That would be so crazy.
That would be crazy. What? No way.
That would be so crazy.
So that would be 22 out of 26. Huh?
Oh my goodness, y'all. Do not. Oh my goodness. Elder mother gonna have to calm down. Let me put this on this other layout.
We
Yeah, she
love you,
gonna have
elder
to calm
mother.
down.
We love you, elder mother, mama. We love you.
Oh, here we go. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all. I'm gonna play this clip for y'all real quick because it was an interesting part that happened.
Why is that so important to you?
He comes from.
Was wrong one, y'all. Wait a minute. I clicked the wrong one. It's this one.
I'm in the best of moods.
That's always. What does it entail exactly?
Hey, we're not ready. Get out.
I'm sorry.
Get out.
Get out. Get out.
Get out of here. Why are you asking
Oh.
questions?
Oh my goodness, y'all. That part right there just threw me. I was like, okay, Manny, you've been wanting this cleansing all this time. Now,
Right.
you about to get this cleanse. You have been cleansed. I was like, nah, bro, you ain't been cleansed yet, but it's about to go down. But he got to asking too many questions. The highest wasn't having it. What y'all think about this scene? Ruthless, tell me what you thought about it.
I thought it was funny, number one. And I really wish we would have been a fly on the wall when the conversation took place. But I could only assume that he told him that he was admiring Zane or in love with Zane, and the raccoon told him to get with Zane, and this cute little love story that touched the highest. But when the highest find out that he can't do the cleansing, he get attitude. So so we found that out. But yeah, I thought it was cute. It was really funny, and it was a good comic relief for that for the episode.
Definitely, because he just went from being in a good mood, y'all. He literally just said he was in a good mood. That mood changed quick.
Yeah.
Jay, you got any other thoughts on that scene?
Listen, yeah, man. So I do have some thoughts on that, and I do agree. Yeah, I said it in my video as well. He was telling the highest, listen, Zane, I want her to be my wife, but I want to be cleansed. I want to get in. That's and when we start that scene, he says, "Oh, really?" So he was telling him something before that. So we assume that's what he was saying. But when he went from 0 to 100, after Manny was asking those questions, it was like, how does he know to ask? Why is he asking so many questions? Because most people wouldn't ask questions if they didn't have knowledge. Now we know Manny knows about the butt plugging, right? But he wanted the highest to say, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to bend you over, and then I'm going to do this and do that, right? So
you want to play by play.
he's like, you questioning me? Get out. So I thought it was hilarious too. The question is, will the highest spin the block on that? Right? He says you're not ready now. He might be ready another time, or the highest may be in a good movie. Like, we're gonna do the ritual right now.
You never know. You never know about the highest. He will switch it up on you. Okay, y'all. So I played this one already, but here we go.
Why is that so important to you?
He comes from money.
What kind of money?
She never said. But his family's powerful, so.
Okay, y'all. So when this episode actually starts out, we see that Aaron, got caught. Joan gave him a very clear assignment. He didn't follow the assignment. He missed it, and now he's going to be in a situation. Now, what I thought was interesting was where Joan talks about how he's powerful. She's really concerned about him. What did y'all think about this? And do you think Joan knows more, or do you think that she just only has, but a handful of information? Tika, you go ahead and start.
I definitely think Joan knows more than what she's letting in on to us. That she knows. She knew that he was powerful. Joan ain't no fool. Joan can Google people. Joan can do any and everything with that little computer. So she knows what's going on. She knows who he is, but of course she's not going to tell. I know his father is a senator. I know his mother is this. She's not going to reveal, but only so much information to anybody else, because at the end of the day, when there's no more trust in River, he can go to the highest and say, hey, she knew who this person was, and blow up her whole little spot.
That's true. Keisha, what you got? What you think?
Yes, I think there's a whole lot more behind Joan that I'm excited to see, that she knows that we don't think. we're ready to find out, but we're not quite sure how much she knows, but I'm pretty sure she knows more about Aaron and where they come from, and because she knows they're powerful, she knows, what they have, where they've been, all that stuff. So I'm excited to see more about it.
Yeah, for sure. Ruthless, question for you. So I've always felt like Joan is this wild card. Like we see one thing from her, but I really feel like there's something more with her. Do you get the vibes that Joan is really holding out and that we are going to see something totally different as we progress into the latter parts of the season?
Of course, of course. Yeah, as inquisitive as Joan is, yeah, she's definitely hiding stuff. I don't think she's hiding stuff. I just think she knows more than what she lets on to be. Like those are her friends, right? Don't you know what your friends do for a living? She says that he came from money, but she doesn't know where the money's coming from. Like, are you kidding me? So she knows. Yeah, and there's definitely more to her than meets the eye, for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to find out about her. She has slowly became a character that I have been very, very inquisitive about. Like it's just something about her. I can't put my finger on it, but I know it's something. I can't wait to see what it is. All right, y'all. I'm about to go
Joan is a down
ahead.
low freak. Let's just say that, okay?
That
Based
We know
on
that.
what we saw, there's so many layers of Joan, right? She's the accountant, right? She's the friend of Aaron and Lauren. Yes, she knows that he is the son of the seating senator. Okay, we know that. Okay, but she is a freak on the law. I just want to put that out there. Joan, come to the show soon. We'll see you soon.
I know that's right. She seems like she has a bubbly personality. We love to
Yeah.
talk to her.
Oh,
Okay, y'all. So this one, let me see. So we did that one. Okay, y'all. So this one right here, we got to talk about this.
Would you like some feel-good candy? Search yourself. That is a lot of pounding.
Oh my God, that was so
Elder
funny
mother
to
would
me.
know. Elder mother would know about rocking.
Right
She's
for the
been doing a
pounding.
lot of rocking. She's
You
been
know?
doing a lot of rocking. Ruthless, talk to us about this scene.
Oh man, listen, I really, really, really enjoyed this scene. First of all, I want to get some of that candy. So if y'all know where the candy is, let me know.
I know. Okay.
Some of the feel good candy, okay?
Mm.
So yeah, I really enjoyed this scene. It was really sad, to see that she would really want her to endure the pain after being shot. You know what I mean? She's self-serving, she's very selfish. She doesn't want Lacey to heal, before all this happens. I mean, it's cruel to begin with to want her to be seated by all these men, old men, at that. So it's not going to be pleasurable for her at all. She wants to give her medications to help her to endure and go longer, feel better, giving these men blue pills. Like she's going to kill her, But I thought that this scene was actually funny. It was sad, but it was funny because, she's saying, we don't need the top part, we need the bottom part. They're not going to see your face. Like she was just making her feel like crap. As a woman, no one wants to hear that. So, but I enjoyed the
Exactly.
scene though. It gave what it gave.
It did. It absolutely did. It was like, okay, I know that this is not, it's sad, but at the same time, when she said right for the rocking, I about fell out my chair, y'all.
Yeah,
Like
that
I
was,
was
that was funny.
she
Too
said
funny.
it's a whole lot of pounding. I said, wait a minute, Elder
I know,
Mother.
right? A lot of pounding. What?
She knows well about that.
Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
Okay, Jay, what are your thoughts? What are your ultimate thoughts about the whole thing?
Well, you
Just
already
Elder
know.
Mother in general, because she is being kind of it's sad to be honest, because she
Yes.
is, doing the most.
It's very sad that my wife Lacey has to go through this. Okay, we already put out the poll. I don't know when we're going to storm the compound, but we are going to do it. She's not going to the classroom. It's not going down. Okay, but elder mother, she's funny. Let's talk about the scene. It was definitely funny. I mean, for the rocking, she would know about rocking. Again, she is the champion. 21 out of 26. So Elder Mother knows about rocking a whole lot. So yes, going back to you, Ruthless TV. Those that what special candy? Man, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
what exactly is that? I mean, is that a little ecstasy? What would we say that is?
That
But
that that could be, that's a good question. I'll have to
yeah,
research.
you
have
got
to
to do another.
research that.
You got to do a video on that one. You know what I'm saying? Like this
Absolutely.
is
Let's
exactly
let's
what,
let's do it.
and this is how you need to get it, right?
That's right.
So.
Okay.
Show you exactly where to buy it.
Exactly, y'all. Y'all, I want to talk about one more thing before we get ready to kind of round this out. There was a moment in here where we saw. I didn't get the clip. I thought I had it, but I don't have it. But Zane, Zane tells us, in previous episodes, I'm smart. I got this. I'm ad-libbing, of course, for her. But she basically says that she got this. And the first thing she does was go and get her food. And she gets caught by Joan. Now, that could have been anybody. What do y'all think about Zane? Because for me, I'm just like, I just wish she would stop for a second. Just stop. But I don't know. Keisha, go ahead and start off.
Yeah, I thought that was a little dangerous to do it the way she did it, because that could have been anybody that came into that infirmary, and it could have been really bad. She's still making the small mistakes that could get everybody hurt, even though she means well and she says I'm smart. You still making those small mistakes, and so she just has to keep learning and be really, really careful. I mean, I know she loves Lacey, but her doing good could get Lacey in more trouble. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And seeing what Lacey has to go through already, I just wouldn't want her to make it worse.
Exactly. What about you, Ruthless? What do you think about Zane in this episode and how she was moving this time?
I'm sorry, that was a question for me.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So did y'all see Zane hiding? Did y'all see her hiding?
Yeah, girl.
Please. I'm like, girl, she didn't go to the closet. She didn't try to get under bed. She ran by the window and just ducked. I'm like, okay, like, are you serious? That was kind of funny to me too. But she's desperate, and we can go back to when she was talking to Laura and how passionate she was when she was telling her the story of how she missed her friends, and her friends are dead now. I mean, it was kind of sad, so she really loves Lacey. She has like a sister, like a big sister, and she wants to help her. She knows it's just like when you have a friend who's sick and you go in to see them, you want to make sure they're eating, that they're getting their strength back, that you're doing all that you can for that person. And it's just harder for her to do that, but she's doing what's normal, whether it's dangerous or not. She's there for her, period. And I honor that. I appreciate. I applaud it. So it's as dangerous as it is. I appreciate her efforts to the friendship.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. KJ, any thoughts?
I just wanted Lacey to grab like a piece of toast or something, because
Some.
Joan just totally wrecked the party. Like, all right, let's get out of here. I mean, you could have slid her some type of something, a little fry or something. Like, come on, you know what I mean? But
Okay.
the
I
whole
know
hiding
that's right.
space with Ruthless TV. I mean, what type of hiding space is that? Like, I could see you, Zane, like you're right there in the corner, like. So it was funny. I know they're using the space that they have, but definitely I like the part where we really see how Lacey feels about Joan. See, Lacey ain't forget that Joan's a part of that whole, like, yeah, send the girls out. She was part of that. So I like how Lacey is sticking with her guns. She's the real G. She's like, Joan was like, stay strong. She was like, F you. Get the, like, F you.
Yeah, you
know what I'm
caught
saying?
that, right? You caught
Yeah, I
that.
caught that. I peeped that. You know what I'm saying? My wife was like, F you. I ain't forget nothing that you did. You know what I'm saying? So forget you, Joan. She's like, I
Yeah.
changed. I learned my lesson. No, you didn't. You ain't learned no lesson, Joan.
Okay. Yeah, I did catch that too. I thought that was interesting. What I'm hoping is that, because last time your wife decided she was gonna try to flip the script, she always want to tell it. Why everybody want to tell it? Why everybody want to tell it when they get caught? I don't understand. Like,
Hey, it's part of the writing, it's if this was the real world, she wouldn't tell it. You know what I mean?
I
You know what I'm
got you.
saying?
I got you.
It's
Okay.
part of the writing.
Okay, y'all. And I actually did have one more thing, y'all, and then that is it. I just saw it. I thought I had deleted it, but it was this right here.
It's beautiful.
Yes. So are you.
Now, y'all, I ain't even gonna lie. When I saw this, I was like, because we've been seeing Elder Mother, acting up all the time, but there was this moment where we really see her, like she really is in love with the Raku. Like she might do some stuff, but she really has this deep seated love for it, and I really felt like we felt that in this particular scene. Was I just reading too much into this, Tikadushi, or what did you think about it?
I don't think that you were reading too much into it. There's someone new that Elder Mother can now mold. She doesn't have the history that Lacey has of being aggressive, of trying to escape. So now she has someone new that she can mold and convince that, oh, the Rakadushi is the place for you. You know what I mean? So Elder Mother is, maybe she's like Zane when Zane thought she found a new friend. Maybe Elder Mother, may have a new friend. All of the friend that she did have is gone. The other Elder Mothers, we don't really see her interact with the other Elder Mothers. So I feel like this is going to be a quote unquote new friend for Elder Mother Marvel. So but it was
Absolutely, I
cute
like that.
that she felt like she could put her hands in her face and, oh, it's gonna be okay. Like it was cute that she thought that she could do that. But you know,
Well, guys, so look, that's pretty much all I have for today. Let's just give some last final thoughts. Ruthless, at the end of the day, what are your final thoughts on this particular episode, and what are you hoping to see? Just asking, regardless.
Uh-huh. I had to put that on there. I want to see the story move along. I want to know where the children are. I want to know what they're going to do with Malcolm. I want to know, if they're gonna, what's going on with the government, and if they're gonna ever get to the compound. And there's so many loose ends and unanswered questions, but it seems to carry on from episode to episode. And I just want some answers. You don't have to reveal them all, but let's bring some of this stuff to a close, or at least some type of revelation in some of the storylines. So that's what I'm looking forward to, just some type of revelation or closure on something.
Absolutely, love it, love it. Keisha, what about yourself? I think you're muted.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Oh, okay. What I was saying, I'm excited to see the growth of Joan. We now know that there is more to her. I also want to see where are the children. I want to see this back and forth relationship between Lewis and Ruth, and what's going to happen behind that. I mean, it's getting hot, and I'm excited.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. Then that is an interesting concept to see what's going to happen with the dynamics of Lewis and Ruth now that they both know each other. I think I said this in my video that they're literally the same. They're playing an angle from different perspectives, but they are very much alike. Jay, what are you looking to see, hoping to see?
So before I say what I say, your girl Laura was so high. That's why she was able to put the hands in the face. She knew how high she was. She was like, "This chick is high." Talk about she loved the highs is beautiful, right? So that's why she was so open to put her hands on the face. But I'm hoping to see what happens when Desiree comes to the compound. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. So I'm looking to see what's going to happen with the FBI. I'm really looking to see what's going to happen with Aaron, because for whatever reason, Aaron's getting a lot of chances. And is it because he has money and they know it and they want more money? Like, this is the first time that I've seen a prisoner, right, of the compound being treated so like, okay, we're not gonna take you out. You know what I'm saying? Like usually they throw them in the punishment trailer for like forever, right? and then they, beat on him or do what they did to your boy Tika, chop off the fingers. You know what I'm saying? They not doing anything to Aaron. So I wonder why they treating him so nice and they're not really attacking him. So it's got to be some like thoughts behind that as to why, what Aaron's role is going to be. So I'm looking forward to what is the role that Aaron's going to play, either to help the FBI or be taken advantage by the Raku. So I'm looking forward to that.
Absolutely. You make a very good point about that as well, about Aaron. Daikon was even so nice to him. When I was looking at it, I was like, Daikon, what is you doing?
Right.
But yeah, so that's going to be interesting. Tika, go ahead and finish us off with what you think. What you looking forward to?
Just to get to Aaron real quick, I think the reason they're treating him the way that they are, he's still a potential candidate, regardless of him wanting to leave. He's still a potential candidate. So all they need to do is get the right combination of food in his system, and he's gonna be all in. So with that being said, I'm looking forward to Desiree and Cal making their way to this hotel because they got a joining room. So I'm looking forward to that relationship situation going on. I mean, hey, the FBI can get it in too. Anyway, everybody has stated pretty much what I'm looking forward to on these next coming episodes, and so I'm just ready to get season 10 or episode 10 out the way.
Absolutely.
So EJ, can we talk about that? Can we talk about the elephant in the room?
Yeah. I didn't know if we were gonna address the elephant in the room.
We got it. We got to do it. I want to send a prayer out to whoever leaked episode 10 last week. Thank you, Tika, for noticing. But I want to send a prayer out to you. I hope you still got your job. But guess what? We all have recaps out there, family. So I know you're going to wait till tomorrow. But guess what? The recaps have been out for a week. So check out all our recaps. But thank you to whoever is at BET Plus.
That part.
Okay. I know that's right. I know they had shut it down for like a second. So I don't know if it's back up. Somebody in the thing was saying that it's back up. I know I had a lot of people messaging like, is it still up? I'm like, look, I don't know. But I saw it.
Said episode 10 is unlocked again. They said they unlocked it again already.
They might as well go ahead and show 11 at this point.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But we're going to be on top of it.
Okay, so y'all already know, guys, we are going to be on VKJ's channel. He's up next, so we're going to be talking about episode 10 next week. I'm excited about that. Does anybody have anything coming up that you want to talk about on your I know, Lakeisha, you have your podcast. Has the first episode aired yet?
No, the first episode airs Friday, June 16th, which I'm excited about. Lakeisha Heart and Mind podcast. So stay tuned with me. I am Lakeisha_lyric on Instagram. I am Lakeisha Watson Heart and Mind podcast on YouTube. I'm very excited about it. So y'all tune in. I got some great things coming, great things to talk about.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to check it out. You know, I'm going to go support and definitely check it out. Tika Dushi, you always busy. You like super busy, like always doing something. So what you got coming up?
Well, I just started my Tika's Ruthless ratings, a show that I'm doing every Monday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sometimes it's live and sometimes it may not be live, but just know that there's going to be a new episode released every single Monday. Thankfully, I was able to have Jamie Calica, also known as Brian, come through and talk about his new movie, Trap House. So make sure y'all watch that on Tubi. Plug for Jamie, of course. And also I have upcoming, I can't tell y'all who it is, but I have an exclusive interview tomorrow that I will be doing. My lips are sealed, but I will be doing this exclusive interview and I will get it to you guys as soon as they allow me to release it. So that's what I got going on right now, y'all.
Hey, look at you. I see you.
And y'all subscribe to the channel.
Yes, subscribe, guys, to the channel. I think I'll be leaving the S out of that. Subscribe. So y'all know. Y'all got it. I don't know which letter, but some letter is missing. I'm pretty sure. JJJ, the other busiest person I know besides Ruthless TV. I think she's more busy, but what you got going on?
So listen, we're doing the You Write the Script for Power Book 2 Ghost Season 4. We just did episode 2. Super fun. You guys join us for that every Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Of course, we got the round table. Definitely check out my movie review. I'm doing movie reviews now. So check out my movie review for the BET Plus original, Deadly Entanglement with Vanessa Simmons. That's right. Thank you very much. Thank you. And Monica Calhoun. Really, really good. Look out for my movie review for Mary J. Blige's new movie, Real Love. All right. So look out for that as well. And then we got some other things going on that we can't tell you, but you know what? Definitely stay tuned, stay subscribed. Again, like we said, you never know who's going to show up on our channel. So make sure you subscribe to all of our channels and watch all of our channels all at the same time. Just open up a new tab, go to EJ, open up a new tab, go to Ruthless, open up a new tab, go to All Things Ruthless, go to Lakeisha, then go to Vega. Have all of our tabs run at the same time. Boom. We appreciate
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you guys
That's
haven't
how you
already,
do it.
please make sure to go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and if you like the video, what that does is that helps to push it up in the algorithm, guys. So we really would appreciate if you would just go ahead and hit the like button on that. No matter whose channel you're watching this from, just hit the like button. And then if you want to flip over to the rest of our channels and hit the like button, just come through and do it. Do that for us. And Ruthless, I know that you're doing a lot of Ruthless content. You got anything else coming out for us? What you got going on, ma'am?
TV podcast, Ruthless TV podcast, Ruthless TV podcast. And that's it.
Hey,
That's it.
Hey, well, don't nobody do it better than you on the Ruthless end of it. You're the person who got me like really, really engaged in this show. So we'll definitely be looking at it for sure. All right, y'all. So that is it. Oh, I forgot about myself. I be forgetting, that's what I do. Okay, but I have, I probably am going to be doing a couple of movie reviews. I'm definitely going to do the movie review for Deadly Entanglement. I try to support a lot of BET stuff, BET Plus stuff on the app. I've been trying to get back on top of all of my movie reviews because I try to get them out. Let's see what else I have coming up. Oh, I'm probably going to jump into talking a little bit about Idol, doing a first impression on it. It's a really good show if you guys haven't checked that out. It's interesting to say the least, but that's been another guilty pleasure that I have been looking at lately. And I don't know, just keep your notifications turned on and, we'll see what's going on. But other than that, guys, that is it. This was good. So we're going to get up out of here, guys. Let me shout out the chat because, we always appreciate you guys coming through, supporting, doing what you do. We got Patty G. We have, let's see, Candy Love in the building.
What's up, fam?
Thank you, guys.
Here. We have Daria
in the building.
Thank you so much.
Daria, Candy Love, yeah.
Jay in the building, Alberto. That might be Ja. I might have spelled that wrong. Y'all know I'm bad with these names. Savannah, hey girl. Hey, thank you for showing up. Brooke, thank you. Appreciate you. We got Lori P. Thank you for showing up, guys. We really appreciate everybody who showed up. If I missed the name, it's because I don't have my glasses on. I'm just keeping it real. So anyway, guys, y'all, we're going to get up out of here. As always, y'all have a good one, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Good night.
Bye.
Take it away, take it away.
Becoming a cult member.